Was historic.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
This defense for the Broncos, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 53 yards.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute them. I expect them to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20+.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at this Bronco defense,
and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
On 1st and 10, Herbert throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now it's Herbert.
He'll dump this down to Dillon. It's complete.
Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, Herbert.
Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Jones. It's caught on the right side. Williams. That play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Throwing Jones. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. formation. It's Herbert out to his left. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Go.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. Short throw caught by Dulcich. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. But you look at this defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at about the 28. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Herbert off of play action. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the 50, here's Herbert. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The numbers for Williams a week ago, 16 carries, 87 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. As they've got it as we resume action. From the 24, Jones. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Jones now throwing on first down.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones.
Same connection. Dulcich once again.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Looking to throw. Jones
finds Dulcich out left side.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Back to throw. Jones.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Screenplay set up for Williams.
And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here we go with Williams. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
First down, Aviators.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First down, San Diego.
Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Dillon.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
A.J. Dillon, his second.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A gain there of 21 yards. So big pickup that time, and Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's a 2nd and 5. This is Dillon on the counter. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he got it to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky. And it's caught. Touchdown. Noah Fant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the cornerback's hand, and it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. A final shot before break. Jones. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you.
21.
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Jones throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Second and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
So the completion good for just 3, and that'll make it second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10, and touchdown. A big his first touch. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. There's a nice move. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
In motion is Shenault. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22.
Off the play fake. Jones.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Jones.
That's taken in by Dulcich.
He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Marvin Mims.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Herbert.
He dumps this off to Dillon underneath.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
1st down, San Diego.
Now Dillon on the inside give. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Brought down on the play by Yomu Wazirike.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On the move to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
That is caught.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Now Jones.
Over the middle, he's got Shenault.
And still fighting. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing Jones.
This one swung out to Williams.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Back to throw again. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Dillon up the middle.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes up. Herbert on 1st down now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That's taken in by Palmer.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Jones to throw from his end zone.
Running free at the 45. Off to the races.
And down to the 27-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. You can't have a drive go further without scoring than this, but that last yard sometimes can be the toughest. This is 3rd and goal.
Williams.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Herbert now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
It's a gain of 19.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Throwing quickly, and Herbert
completes it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Touchdown! Noah Fant with his second touchdown of the game. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Crowd right. Ready.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Jones now to throw on third down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So this crowd will not